Hello, everybody. This is Crystal. I'm back with a message. This is only for those who have the ear to hear and those who can think outside of the box of society. And with that being said, I don't know if anyone else is realizing this or not, and the fact that the Creator is trying to show us this, but we are one with the Creator, meaning we have all of its abilities. We are able to view and see things as it sees. If we just get rid of this perception that was formed, this perception of life that was formed through beliefs and perceptions that were forced upon us at birth, like from birth on up. From birth on up, we've been believing what others believe, because when we're born into this life, we have parents who've been living up under this illusion since they were born, and it goes all the way back. The generational curse is the societal programming through religion, through television, commercials. All of it provides misinformation because we are the less aware species. We are the latest species, but we are the less aware species and the most advanced. So programming, religious programming, relationship programming, certain thoughts, perceptions, and beliefs have been forced upon us. And when you think about it, just stop and think. Think about from being a baby, how we do with our children. Everything that we believe, we project that out onto that child. So just imagine, there were beings before us that knew all of this stuff that's coming out now. They've been able to manipulate us and program us into a certain thought process that makes life work against us, if that makes any sense. And we have to, at some point in time, realize that our thoughts and perceptions and the way we view life and the way we see and perceive things all came from other sources outside of ourselves. Guess what's inside of us? The Creator itself. So we're always connected. We don't need external information. External information helps. But the universe is directly connected to us. The Creator, the consciousness that thought us up and made this existence a reality. It lives directly inside of all of us. It is what drives our bodies and our vessels. It's the reason why we breathe. If that life source wasn't inside of us, we wouldn't be existent. It exists through us, and it experiences its creations through us. It's experiencing life through us. However we choose to live, we are granting that experience to Source. But Source is not limited. So when we limit ourselves, we work against ourselves. And we lower our chances of the best experience possible. With that being said, just like the conscious mind, the consciousness, the universal mind that thought us up and created everything, is living through us. We are it. We are one with it. It is us. It is our being. Source is our being. We are source. When you go within, you can ask yourself questions. And with you being directly connected to all there is, by law, by universal law, it has to provide answers. However, it has to provide them. And when I say that, it may not pop up in your head, because a lot of us can't even hear our spiritual mind when it speaks, our intuition. We can't hear it because we have this extra mindset that was developed from living in this experience and being manipulated and basically absorbing other people's thoughts and perceptions as our own. We are like magnets and sponges. We absorb everything. Everything is made up of energy. So when we allow things to get in our head and allow it to control our thoughts and perceptions, we ultimately create a whole reality around our thoughts, perceptions, and beliefs. So if you believe as the creator, if as the creator you believe that Jesus exists as God, you're automatically giving your power away. You're giving your power away. Jesus was an ascended master that mastered how we all supposed to be. The way Jesus was on earth, he was an example of all of our abilities. We are no different from Jesus. We've been taught to basically worship one of our own. The universe is always communicating with us. But because we're so busy lifing and going to work, going to school, and playing this game with other species who were here before us and gained control over us, they knew all of this that I'm saying right now. They already knew it, and they played it against us. And this very knowledge, if we all believed it and come into knowing who we really truly are, and knowing that we are limitless beings through our Creator, that absolutely nothing is impossible, we will continue to live out life however it's going for us. And it won't get no greater than that. Because another species is wielding our power. We, in this revelation of time, need to take advantage of getting to know who we are. This information is so accessible, is way more accessible than it ever was. It used to be a time when we couldn't get this information from nothing but maybe somebody who was doing research and, other people who were aware of this. But there is no way you could get online and look this information up, or like I do. I go within myself and I ask the universal conscious mind that is within me, basically your intuition. Your intuition is directly connected to the universal conscious mind. And once you realize that, you know that you don't have to go outside yourself for answers. You can go within, ask questions, and just wait to receive. You have to let go of your earthly perception of how you think that this is going to look when it comes to you, because it might not come how you expect it to. This is why it's important for us to live in the moment. We can't think ahead, and we gotta let the past go, because it no longer serves us. And when we're able to do that, that's when the wheels of our life is able to turn. Life is cyclical. And if we live our lives doing the same thing over and over again, that's basically how we're going to live our life out. But with the knowledge of knowing that you are an infinite being, and there are gifts and abilities that you haven't even tapped into because it's been being kept from you by a species who was here long before us and been using that to their advantage. But now Source has been giving us the opportunity to know, but we refuse. Hence, we lack knowledge. We perish because we lack knowledge. My people perish because their lack of knowledge. Jesus said he did exist, but he was an ascended master. He wasn't meant to be being praised or worshipped. He's not God itself. He is a God. We all are God. Just like he is God, we are too. No different from Jesus, no different from none of the ascended masters, none of the gods that all the different religions serve. We are the same as them, and we're more advanced because they tinkered with us and they evolved us into who and what we are today. But because we've been living under a whole illusion of another species, we can't fathom the infinity, the infiniteness of this life experience. Excuse my making up these words, but we have been so limited. And once we realize we are unlimited beings, we can start walking in our power and taking our power back. We shouldn't be paying to live on earth. All of this is ours. All of it. All of creation is ours to share. And we're allowing these people to create rules and control us and manipulate our mindset. We have to wake up. And once enough of us wake up, then this universal consciousness we can connect to this universal consciousness all at once. It'll set the wheels forward for universal consciousness to come back to all of us. That's the Great Reset. It's going to happen regardless. Whether you believe it or not, it's going to happen. There is no Jesus returning. Only the knowledge of all there is. The knowledge of all there is returning to all there is. It's returning to the less aware species, which is the human race. The human race is about to come into this consciousness in all of its awareness. So everything, all the illusions that have been created by the other species who know all this already, we're going to be aware of all of it. A lot of us ain't going to be able to handle it because right now, a lot of people are being rigid in their beliefs and they're refusing to believe outside of what's been handed down to us, the information that's been handed down to us. We have to wake up, people, and take back our power. We are the creator in fractals, experiencing this experience, this tangible experience. We are the creator living out its creations in different ways through us, whether that's good or bad. We have to accept all there is, and we have to choose which side of it we want to be on, first of all. And we have to, and if we choose the good side of duality, then you need to be healing, because none of the programming, the beliefs that we have accumulated while being here on earth is going to sit well in heaven. So if you want to be in heaven, you have to be able to perceive as God. You have to be able to perceive and believe as God believes. And that's love. God is pure, unconditional love. If you cannot operate in pure, unconditional love, then you won't have the 5D earth experience. Because pretty soon, all of earth is going to be 5D. We are going to be living out the rest of this existence with other beings who have been in hiding because of the illusion that humans been under. So we won't be hostile or scared when we see them. We're going to be able to see through all realms. We're going to be able to see the dead. We are multi-dimensional beings. We are God. So everything that God sees and knows, we're getting ready to come into that. Earth was just a school. Earth was just a school. It's for us to come here and realize who we are. And if we don't realize who we are and our purpose in this world, then we die and we reincarnate back here again and we try it again. If we choose to. We always have a choice. There is no devil. The God and devil in the Bible is Enlil and Enki. They were beings before us who decided to create a civilization to serve. And they still wanted us to be productive. But they've been controlling the population. They've created a whole life of a lie. They manipulated our beliefs, our religion beliefs, our perceptions of each other and this world. They got us operating in fear. They got us judging each other. And we're all connected. They're using every type of anything against us. This is a temporary experience. This is a tangible, real, as real as it can get. And this is temporary. Our infinite selves go on to live on beyond this. This is just an experience. And we need to wake up and realize this. And once everybody wake up and realize this, we can take back our power. So we can live equally on this earth like how we should have been all these years, had we been woke up. But that's the purpose of Revelations. That's why Revelations is here now. God is giving us a chance to heal from this experience, heal from the traumas of this experience, and realize who we are so we can experience this experience to the best of our ability. Come to know the truth. There's truth being uncovered. And nobody is really looking into it because everybody is programmed to believe a certain way. And that's all they know, so that's what they cling to. And when you try to tell them anything different, they get defensive or they're just rigid. And it was programmed to make us that way. But we got to snap out of it because we have all power over can't nothing else. And this is to each and every last individual person. There is nothing else, nobody else on this planet that wields power over you at all. I don't care who they are. Nobody in this world has power over you because you are powerful. You are source. We all are source. So that means don't nobody else have dominion over us. It's all in what our minds perceive. If we, as gods, believe that we have to work a 9-to-5 in order to be abundant, then that's what the atmosphere is going to create for you. It creates off your mind. Just like the actual consciousness that created us into this existence, when it had a thought, it happened. So when we have a thought, it happens. Our thoughts, our perceptions, the way we look at things, the way we see things, and our minds. I can't stress it enough. We gotta take our power back, people. That's what we need to do. We need to take our power back from these people because I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready to live out. The creator in me is ready to explode out into the world. This world should be limitless and boundless to us. There should be no restriction. We should be able to go wherever we want, have whatever we want, do whatever we want as long as it doesn't hurt nobody else. We, in our personalities, is supposed to be being ourself times 20. However you are, whatever personality quirks you have, God created you with those personal quirks that makes you you. We have to get rid of the perceptions of what's right and what's wrong, because there is no right or wrong. There's good and bad, and then there's consequences. And we have free will. And we can do whatever we choose with that free will, as long as we accept the consequences of it. I choose the light side of duality. I've always have. It's always been within me. I'm just pure at heart. I operate on the light side of duality, and that's just me personally. But I don't judge the next. We're not even supposed to judge those in office. We're not supposed to judge nothing, no matter how bad we perceive it to be. We're not supposed to judge it. The Creator doesn't judge us. We're supposed to think and perceive just as the Creator. And this experience on earth has manipulated that. We have to realize that. And once we do, we automatically take back our power. The information and everything we need to know is coming out now. Ask your universal mind. Ask your intuition. What is it that I need to know? Or whatever it is that you want to know, just ask. Ask the question within yourself. I guarantee that because you are connected to all there is, the universe is going to show up and show out. Source wants us to be kid-like. Wants us to view this world through the eyes of curiosity, not judgment, not hate, not anger, none of that. It's really nothing to be angry about once you really get wind of, once you start seeking a higher understanding, you'll be able to be mutual on everything. Like, because I seek a higher understanding, on a regular basis, I stay asking questions, and I stay getting answers. And now I have a clearer view of this life and how we're supposed to be living. I know who I am. And because I know who I am, I have the power. And because my mind and perceptions and thought, and I've rid myself of negativity, I've forgiven myself. You have to forgive and you have to heal. You have to heal from what others done to you. You have to heal from this life, from the things that happen to you in life, because your thoughts and perceptions have been manipulated to where now they work against you instead of for you. Now you have to heal from that and reprogram your mind and your thoughts and your beliefs. You have to readjust, and that takes time. You have to unplug from the matrix. Quit that job. If you're doing anything in life that you do not enjoy, stop. Stop and trust in the universe. Trust in the universe. Trust in the universe. I guarantee you, when you trust in the universe, it has no other choice but to back you up and have your back. I am speaking in total experience of that. I kid you not. I am big on honesty and being real. And I can't be it if it ain't real. I speak the truth to you as source through source, however you want to view it. I am 100% real on this. Let go. And let the universe take care of you. Literally. Like, it's not going to work if you're negative. It's not going to work if you're complaining. There will be challenges, but I guarantee you it's all a lesson. There's so many aha moments in it. It's so magical. I just can't explain my experience to anyone. And it don't matter what your situation is. You can completely let go and not worry about it. That means not trying, you can't be going around trying to control what happens, like through action. You have to completely let it go. If you're getting ready to get put out of your house, let it go. Don't stress over it. I guarantee you. If you ask, you shall receive. If you ask and you believe and you let go, you'll be totally fine. I don't care how it looks. And that's the thing. It's like being dangled over a cliff and you're not sure if you're going to fall or if the universe is going to allow you to fall. It's not. It's not. It's going to look like it from time to time. But I guarantee you it's going to be A-okay. As long as you don't let it stress you out and don't let it worry you. If you can find it within you to be carefree no matter what, the universe is going to show up and show out. I hope this helps. Love and light to everybody.